with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. The fans here in Philadelphia
Today
ready
I'm
to cheer.
playing 2K16. I don't have 15 yet, but when I do, I will.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
So yeah.
Green with a screen on Smith. Curry kicks to Barnes. Pass to Thompson.
And
Green dishes to Freak. And he dunks it down.
They didn't have a big man.
Signature slam right there from the big fella. How many of those have we seen before?
Like they got bogey.
Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it
They
around
didn't have
after
a
the
big
loss
man,
to the
like
Hawks in Atlanta.
Dwight Howard.
And no one expected them to win that game per se, but no excuse for the way that one ended up.
You know, it perhaps could serve as a rallying point for him, Greg. I mean, sometimes after a big loss like that, it can be a catalyst or a wake-up call for the locker room. Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Give it to me, give it to me.
1:37 left here in the first quarter. Stolen by Thompson.
Oh,
and up
Thompson
the
got the
court
ball.
come the Warriors on the
I'm
break.
not going to make it down there for the
Curry
dunk.
gets the bucket.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks.
Who do they have me guarding?
Fun and easy.
Smith kicks to Embiid.
Oh, that's Joel
Yes,
Embiid.
and it's Smith with the assist that time.
He shouldn't be
6
doing
points
this.
for Joel Embiid.
Now I
And
gotta
off
embarrass
to
him.
a
I gotta block
strong
his
start
shot.
offensively.
Put him on a
He's
post.
got a nice touch.
I gotta do everything.
Pass to Thompson. No one near him. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Just reliable, guys. He's
Look
just
at
always
short he is.
trying to make the right play.
Man. At least Embiid is
50 seconds left to play in the first
around my
quarter.
height. More of a
Guarded by Curry.
Oh.
And
No,
Embiid
I jumped too
throws it
soon.
down.
I jumped too
And really
soon.
just
He be
unselfish
getting me. I don't know
basketball on the
why.
interior. That's the kind of pass
I went up
a
against
coach
Anthony
loves to see.
Davis and did better than this.
Curry kicks to Green.
Mediocre.
Offline with his three.
They've been sensational on the
Barely doing
backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Embiid the screen. Warriors with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And I don't care how much you grind it out defensively. When you shoot it
I
that
should've been in
poorly,
the paint.
you're going to struggle to win games.
Well, it's not only going to be a struggle. It's going to
But yeah, I'm still coming off the bench. I'm averaging double-digit
And the first quarter
points.
is in the books. Second
That's good for me to be coming off the bench.
some changes. Joel Embiid.
mean, this game,
he's checked in for Okafor.
I ain't really had a
and
good game,
Nerlens
so
Noel
hopefully
subbed in for Carl Landry.
Make it better.
Then for the Warriors, Freak comes in for Festus Ezeli, and it's Klay Thompson in for Ian Clark. The lengthy duo of Noel and Embiid down low. Thornton out there with
I mean,
Williams.
I know the
and
whole
Whitney.
Noel.
That's
He
the group
not
on the floor for
gonna do
Philadelphia.
nothing.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nuggets was superb. He ended with 13 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. It was a positive sign in what has been a slow start to the season for his
But yeah,
basketball
I'm gonna start doing more
Perhaps
console
things are starting
videos.
to turn around, guys.
I know I got like
Doris,
a few
thank
up.
you. Well, guys,
just didn't
we
have any
made
commentary.
play after play in that game.
Let's see if
might,
he can
but
keep
I'ma get
it
it better
going tonight. I say he does.
'Cause I know
I'll
this
bet
one
he
is
goes off
that good of
again.
quality.
That's a pretty bold prediction there. I mean, he's going to have to be very, very strong to
So,
even come close
yeah.
to dittoing that
I'm gonna play
performance.
Madden 17.
On its way
Also.
from Curry for two, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Curry's
Yeah,
got the lead up to 6
That's
now.
the thing.
for
I
the
gotta set a lot of
Warriors.
screens
For
because that's how
Philadelphia, they've
Curry
gone 4 of 10 in the second
scores
quarter from
Clay.
the field.
He'll score like that
Noel, a screen on Thompson. Smith
What you
the
gotta
pass
do
to
when you
Noel,
the big-
and he throws it
shoulda
down
helped
hard
right
with
there.
one hand.
He is an automatic
But
finisher
we
when he gets
winning.
into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game,
That's
though,
it. Nope.
guys, those could be really important.
Should have had that rebound.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
It's stolen by Green.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Pass it to me.
Barnes dishes to Curry. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the
I went
most
up under the
second-chance
backboard.
points in the NBA. The 76ers third.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound.
All right, that's
the
3
backboard.
points.
You know, they've changed their
I'll
game
make
here
it
in the
4.
second. Getting a little bit more
At least
physical,
get
playing with
10.
some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that
I
lead
didn't
if
get
they
that
can
one right
keep
there.
getting
Yes,
to the
I
free
did
throw
it.
line.
It'll be harder next time.
Embiid sets the pick for Smith. Pass to Embiid. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. That's 10 points for Joel Embiid.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very
should've
impressive,
passed the
and it
ball to
also
me.
makes the game easy and fun to
The
watch.
drove in and dudes on.
Smith against Thompson. Fires for three.
Rebound, that's my rebound.
Shot, no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. We've got 1:08 left in the first half of basketball.
Hit him with the move. Hit him with the
Here's
move.
Freak. D right on him. Shot
Go
from
out.
12.
Why you
And
shoot it?
Philadelphia
That's
grabs
supposed
the
to be a
miss.
layup or
You
a
know what?
dunk.
Those are shots you just
Man, I messed
hate
up
to
trying to do the
miss when you
move
get
because I
those
didn't
kinds of bunnies on a possession.
No good from Grant. Warriors leading by
That's all my
3.
fault. I just gotta go with the flow of the game.
Thompson with it.
Now,
Now Smith defending.
I want to stay in the pace
And
now.
Thompson kicks to Freak. Uses the
Here we
glass
go.
to finish the layup.
Yeah, my
Freak's
points.
got his second basket of the night.
I
need
like
at
the
least
fact
5
that he
more.
led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Kicks it to Embiid.
Here we go.
No
Good defense.
Great D that time from
Why did he
Freak.
jump?
The Warriors shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Guarded by Kerr.
Let me
There's
get
the
on my
dish to
dude.
Smith.
Oh, I'm low.
Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Hey, find me, Curry. Find me, Curry.
Here's Freak. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And the first half comes.
Yes, Kevin.
All right, we don't care about them talking unless it's me talking. Yeah. I'm going to try to get at least 2 blocks. I ain't really been doing good on blocks this game.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking at and the 76ers with some changes. Joel
make
Embiid,
sure you like,
he's checked in for Okafor.
like the video.
Noel comes in for Carl Landry. And it's Ish Smith in for Marcus Thornton. And then for
And you
Golden
can
State,
add me
Festus Ezeli, he's
on
checked in for
Xbox One.
both. Freak
D5
comes in for Green. And it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson. And Golden State looking at who they've got.
Whenever you want to get
Freak
beat.
in at the 4 spot. Curry is out there with Livingston. Then there's Iguodala. And it's Ezeli in at center.
Yeah, I will
And
also
the
be
road
doing
back
other
into this
games.
game wasn't a short one, but they
Like,
managed to make it
I might do
all the way
Assassin's
back
Creed.
and tie this thing up.
And
China.
Greg, I've got to admit
One.
to you, I mean, I did not think they were going to get
And
all
then
the
I
way
could
back. I
play
thought they were done. But they've shown
stuff
some
like
serious
WWE,
resilience and character to battle this far back.
I'll make
Smith kicks
I'll
to
do a
Embiid.
career mode on that.
And let's take a look at Steph Curry's numbers. Coming off a terrific
And like,
season,
I'll show
averaged 29
making my
points a game,
dude.
8 assists, and almost 2.5 steals. And when he takes
Yeah.
over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, his skill set is solid. He's got a
And,
good ball handler.
let me know if
good
there's like
decisions in
other games.
playmaking. He's really the ideal backup.
I
Barnes
might
is
try
checked
to
in
get
for the
them.
Warriors.
Like, I know I'm gonna play Black Ops until I get Black Ops
Outside
2.
Curry. He kicks it to Freak. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws
Yeah,
now
get
for
him
him.
off fouls.
Last year's Warriors and where they
These
ranked
free
in the
throws.
NBA. A chance to check that out now, Kevin. First in three-point field goal percentage. Second in scoring. And converting turnovers into points was a specialty of theirs. I mean, they ranked
made that
second
one.
in that
I'm
category.
gonna try to make the
And boy,
next one
can
too.
this team light it up from
And
the
I need to
perimeter.
switch
That
it to,
off-the-charts
I got
three-point
Adidas.
percentage translates
Yeah, I
into
think
a
it's
lot
good
of
for
blowout
Harden,
losses
maybe.
for their opponents. And if they continue, Kevin,
I might put
their
some
outstanding free throw shooting,
Just because
that'll help them
the
seal
Warriors.
the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care
What's
of
it?
business, fellas.
To Noel.
The drive by Smith.
Oh, they did it. They did it. Oh, he didn't
Philadelphia
shoot.
moving the ball
He got
around.
scared.
Just 5 on the clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off.
Rebound.
Embiid, no good. Warriors leading by 3. Curry passes to Livingston. Back to Curry. Pulls up on the wing. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Try to get the rebound and ended up getting the over the back, but it's all good.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Fellas, it's impossible to ignore what a good job they've done at the free throw line throughout the game.
And also, their mid-range game has been impressive. A tough shot to rely upon, but they really had it going tonight.
Freak sets a screen for Curry. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Noel, a screen on Curry. Smith dishes to Noel. Out of bounds. The 76ers have to retain possession here. While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season.
I want to try to get
Stephen Curry.
You know, there's no luck involved in being amongst the league leaders in steals. You've got to combine the toughness with the ability to move your feet and the tenacity in going after the ball.
And the 76ers making a change here. Okafor's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Thompson, he's checked in for Sean Livingston. Here's Freak. Rebound by Smith.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Curry kicks
right
to
here,
Barnes.
Curry.
The pass to Freak. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Warriors have been shooting right around 75% of the line, 9 of 12 so far.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Grant. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And it's Smith penetrating. He dishes it to Noel. Plenty of space. Here's Okafor, the follow-up champ.
Tell you what, they're going to have to do a better job of boxing this fella out than that.
No one between him and the hoop. You're right, Clark.
Yeah, and you don't want to be giving up guys putback slams. That's not the kind of play that can build confidence.
And that one's good. Freak.
That last second shot in.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for.
See, we got one more quarter.
All right, we welcome you back
Gotta
to
make
what's
sure
been
we
a
up.
hard-fought
We
battle. Fourth quarter should be
have been doing bad. We lost to like
changes here.
Nuggets.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. They've got Smith. Embiid is out there with Okafor. Then it's Williams. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
It wasn't my fault. I did my job.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game. Thompson against Whitney. There's Freak. And that one is stuffed right through.
He power serves
I
that
need to get
one
like
down.
two more like
Return to
flashy.
use one of the
I need to
game's
try to
top
get some
dunkers for
flashy.
sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not
go
a
to the
mani,
dunk.
that's a facial.
All I do is dunk. I want like some better.
Andrew with the screen.
I have
Here's
a
Smith.
windmill dunk.
And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wanted.
Freak with it. Noel on him. Freak passes to Iguodala. Feeds it to Green. Here's Freak. And the rejection by Noel.
No. Give him the ball.
Clark, they've
I'm
been
about to
struggling
block
here
his
on
stuff
offense.
now.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Landry no good.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. The defense stood tall there.
And for a power forward, he can sure
I really want to
get
block
up.
Noel.
I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height
Because that
disadvantage.
should not have happened.
Andrew with
that
the
was a
screen.
bad shot that I took. Still shouldn't have got blocked.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Curry. 4-on-3 break. Here's Iguodala. And
Go
a
back.
great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a
Pass it
very
to Noel.
clear winner, leaving nothing
mean,
to chance. Impressive
back.
win for the Warriors.
Man, they scared. They know I'm gonna block the shot.
Good
and he
point,
gonna get
Steve.
embarrassed.
And Clark, they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
I like their fortitude, their toughness, particularly in terms of dealing with
liking
adversity.
somebody's
Anytime
shot.
things didn't go their way, they just
Even if
put
it's
their
not
nose
Noel,
down and stayed
getting
with
me
it.
blind.
And because of that, they were able to pull away.
And so with this, they'll end up with
Or
their
maybe
second
not.
win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that
Maybe I
slight
can
mental
get
edge
you
going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
I really want to
And
block
as
no
usual,
wheels.
great numbers and a
just any
dominant
block will
display
do.
for Stephen Curry. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody
I'm the
can do
bigger
much
man.
to keep him
I'm getting
from
my
dropping
hot
it in.
block.
And the Warriors making a change here.
Can't let that happen.
Mazzili's checked in for Green. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. Clark, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's
Hopefully,
Livingston in for
get
Steph
enough
Curry.
DC to get my defense. That's gonna help my block.
Back to Landry. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from the wing. That's tipped. They retain possession.
Yes, I got my
It's
block.
going
I
to
got
be
my
a
block.
24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Maybe I can get another one.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. There's the pick. Here's Livingston. The pick gave him
Here we
all
go.
the room he needed, and he knocks down the
Okay,
chain.
they got 11 seconds.
And the Warriors lead by
They
17.
should just try to score. Maybe I can get me another block.
Thornton with it.
We have to think up. Are they not?
So we see the Warriors taking
Well,
the game here.
That's
A
it.
resounding victory
We
for
won the
them.
game.
And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's
Videos
exactly right. But
over.
the way they control the
Might
game
do
and
another
just
one of
completely
me
took the
playing laptop against my little brother. Like, we're gonna do one-on-one. I'm gonna
Congratulations.
The 2K Sports
I got to
postgame
get hard
show.
and cool. So it doesn't matter who's again. He's gonna lose.
Hey y'all, Ernie
Yeah.
Johnson here along
That's
with
it for
Kenny
this
Smith and
video,
Shaquille O'Neal.
and I'll see you
Welcome
guys
back
next
for
time.
the presentation of our Jordan Stephen Curry.